News 6 Network, where the news comes first.
Good morning. Welcome back to News 6 Saturday morning. Well, over 100 years of chiropractic practice has been in the United States, and also what is one of the sciences is acupuncture. Today, we have Dr. Douglas Ambrose of the South Richmond Chiropractic Clinic. How you doing, Doc?
Doing great, doing great. How are you doing?
Well, what was my problem? What did we do?
Well, we've done a complete physical exam and history on Bud. We determined some spinal instability at his lower back. This is what the spine looks like. Through a combination of acupuncture and chiropractic work, we're going to try to stabilize him and then incorporate him back into an exercise program to strengthen everything up that's going on with Bud.
Okay, so primarily the chiropractic work is what repositions and realigns your spinal column and your bones.
Absolutely.
Now, so what we're doing with this acupuncture, and by the way, he's being ably assisted by the beautiful Reba Hollingsworth. Thank you, Reba.
Support, yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Well, the acupuncture is actually a preliminary practice or procedure.
Absolutely. We use several different acupuncture protocols to bring about pain control and to balance out the energy levels in the body.
Okay.
The Chinese believe that there's several energy pathways in the body. They call
meridians.
these meridians, right. And what we're doing is connecting up some of these meridian points in order to increase the energy flow through the body and help with pain control.
Well, I'm feeling the flow already. You got me going. So if you go ahead and continue with the procedure here.
We're going to put a couple more needles in Bud and clean these off with an alcohol swab.
Let me move my tie over here. I want to look pretty.
So, Doctor, the big question most people will wonder, you know, even when you see it on TV, you see people being poked. Does it hurt?
You feel a slight twinge when the needles first go in, but there's no real discomfort associated. The needles are going to stay in Bud for about 10-15 minutes, okay? And so there's no real discomfort associated with this.
I feel nothing.
It's important to stress, this is a painless procedure, both this and the chiropractic work that we do.
That's great. I haven't had my first cup of coffee yet, and this is just great.
Oh, wow. Look out. Did you feel that?
I haven't felt anything for about 10 years, actually, so this is no problem. Now, doctor, what would you use this? Again, this is lower back pain. What about spinal injuries, or what do you normally treat?
Several common conditions that we treat are obviously, as chiropractors, low back pain and neck pain. But we treat shoulder problems, knee injuries, extremity sports injuries, work injuries, auto accidents.
Yeah, Trace was asking
that.
about neck injuries.
Whiplash injuries and stuff like that are very well treated by both chiropractic and acupuncture techniques.
Okay.
What I'm doing now, I'm going to hook up an electro-acupuncture unit. So I'm going to hook up some electric stim to a couple of the needles here.
Oh, it's electrifying.
How you feel, Bud?
This is really, you know, I was expecting the worst out of this, but it's absolutely no pain. There's nothing. In fact, it's relaxing having you just by me.
Do what I can, you know?
Okay, I'm going to turn on this unit right here. Now, what I want you to do is tell me when you can first feel a little tingling, a little sensation. You might feel it in the right hand, you might feel it in the left. And you just tell me when you can first perceive it, okay?
It's not going to elevate or anything?
No.
Okay. Okay, we got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
What do you feel?
My finger's like twitching. Look at this. Oh, I was joking. No, it's just a little burst of energy.
So it makes you delirious.
No, absolutely not. Both of the procedures and the chiropractic work we do is very painless. Our profession has been around for 100 years,
right.
and acupuncture has been around for thousands of years. Acupuncture was first introduced in the United States in 1972, following a highly publicized trip by Richard Nixon to China. But it was the chiropractors really who kind of took the ball and run with it, so to speak, developed the procedures, incorporated them for pain control.
Well, you know, that's the thing. You know, that's the first thing I would have as an objection. Well, does it hurt? And obviously, it's painless. Mm-hmm. But what about the safety of this, doctor?
A safety record of both chiropractic and acupuncture is unmatched. We very rarely have you know, any complications or concerns like that. And a lot of people are thinking, well, I don't want to get my back adjusted or something like that. I'm in a lot of pain. When most of the time the techniques that we use a combination of chiropractic work, acupuncture, some physical therapy, and different things like that to bring around a rapid resolution to low back conditions and problems like that. So it's very safe what we do. This is what your spine looks like here, and what we want to do as chiropractors is trying to loosen up those spinal segments or fixations or locked spinal vertebrae. And when you do that, it takes the pressure off the nerves, and those nerves go to every part of the body. When you do that, most of the times you...
And what kind of typical treatment? If I was to again, let's say I have a rather more severe issue. How many sessions would I go to, or how often would you see me?
That would depend. Largely what we like to say at our office is that we expect to see a 50% improvement within a 2-week time period, okay? Some situations are a little bit more complicated than that, but that's generally what you can expect.
Is this expensive?
It just depends on, most insurance plans cover chiropractic now, so generally it's the cost of a copay or a deductible depending on your insurance plan.
Well, just outstanding. Doctor, I really appreciate you being here. And,
Sure.
and believe me, this is...
You're doing okay.
I'm doing okay. I didn't believe it. And it looks like, it almost looks like the number 1, 2, 3, 4 course at Meadowbrook. I've got a great fairway. So, Reba, why don't you take it? I can't.
Okay, well, you
talk
do fun.
toss.
Well, we're going to check in with Tracy now with a look at our weather. Hey, Trace.
Later.
Wow, some interesting stuff. We do have a beautiful weekend.